I don't know if you're a freak like I am or not, but ever since I was a kid, anytime inclement weather came around, I was at that front door as fast as possible. And I thought today's one of those days. Let's all take a ride up to Congress and Yarnell, 2 small towns in Arizona. And yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be doing a little bit of off-road exploration as well. So sit back, grab a drink, and let's roll. Hey folks, welcome to Congress. Right behind me is the volunteer fire department. Obviously we've got a nice train cruising on through. Congress is a small town. I think the median age is about mid-60s, so it's a retirement community. And population probably about 1800. What a wonderful day today, isn't it? Man, let's keep going. Found this kind of, well, I don't know, vintage art gallery, so to speak. I'm not sure what it is, but alongside of Highway 89A. Asked the owner if he was okay if I walked around and filmed, and he didn't have a problem with it, so we'll just take a quick look. I like looking at old artifacts. Of course, some of the stuff here isn't that old. Oh, there's a bathroom. I've been needing to use one for a little while here. Wait a minute. Hopefully they got an air freshener. I believe there's an old cemetery out this way. I'm on Ghost Town Road. Quite befitting, right? Let's go see if we can find it. Hey, some people walk their dogs in the morning, other people walk their sheep. Well, guys, we are at the Old Congress Pioneer Cemetery, 1887. I won't take a camera into the cemetery itself. I don't want to disrespect anybody. So you can come up here and check it out for yourself. But let me tell you something. You come out here in the rain. Listen, this is the worst road I think I've ever traveled. And we've done snow, I've done mud before, but this stuff is wicked. And the worst part is most of it was downhill. And I was sliding like I was on ice. Now I have to get out of here. We're getting out of 4 high. Put this baby in neutral. Slam that baby into 4 low. And then we're going to come up to our control panel here. I'm hitting the multi-terrain select. And let's take a look at the dash. And yeah, it's set for mud, sand, and dirt. Let's see what other choices we have here. Loose rock? Nah. Mogul? Nah. Rock? Nah. So mud, sand, and dirt it is, man. I just do not like the feel of this at all. Do not like this at all. I see we have a little rock here on this road, and that'll provide good traction, but as we go down this way, that rock's going to disappear. And we're going to be faced with an uphill. And it's a flat road. That's what I don't get. It's great. It looks like it's in great condition. We've got a decent track here. See, there we go. Oh man. If you were in a car, forget it. 2-wheel drive, forget it. Fingers crossed here. I'm actually quite impressed the way the Toyota's kind of come up that little hill there. Yeah, I'm turning the wheel sharp and it just doesn't want to. It's acting more like a rudder than it is a set of tires here. Look at that, man. Come on, baby, come on. Now, I don't want to give it too much gas because that's going to do nothing but bury me, sling stuff everywhere, and who knows, maybe take it sideways. So we just keep a steady roll on this pedal. so far, I gotta tell you, I'm feeling a little better about the situation. I guess maybe this computer gadgetry does work well. Or maybe it's just being 4 low. Maybe I overestimated the situation here, but you know, I just don't like that feeling where we have lack of control. Challenges, I'm up for all day. But I don't like 4,400-pound vehicles sliding wherever they want. Let's get the drone up in the clouds a little bit. Didn't really see much more of Congress to show you, so I figured let's head up the hill to Yarnell. This is probably about a 1,500, maybe 1,800 foot ascent, obviously into the clouds. And kind of shot a Yui, and we'll go ahead and hit the Granite Mountain Firefighters Memorial here. Well, I was taking a look around here. You know, I actually came up here to fly a drone, but I don't know that we're going to see a whole lot, are we? It's firefighters ended up in a bad situation. Gave their lives to protect Yarnell, surrounding areas. All of them perished, I believe. They gave it all. There's actually a short hiking trail here that goes up the side of the mountain a little bit. We're not going to do the whole thing. I just wanted to get up here and take in the lack of view. Now my windshield should be pretty clear today, especially as I film from the inside out. My trick on this deal is I use Rain-X. It's kind of like basically a waterless car wash. You can use it on anything. And I wax the outside of it with the Rain-X. And I also clean my blades, and I put a little bit of that Rain-X coating those blades. And as you can tell from some of the filming, I don't even need to use the wiper sometimes. So that's just a little hint for you. I knew rain was coming, and I prepared for it for once. Now, for me to get to Yarnell, I actually have to go all the way down the side of this mountain, shoot a U-turn, head back up. Well, out here in Yarnell, Arizona, and stopped by this Yarnell Emporium, which is metalwork and antique art. Walked in, I found a gal, and asked her permission to film the place and maybe give them a little exposure. She unfortunately did not have the power to grant such. The owner was out of town or something, so I just don't want to walk in places and just start filming. To me, that's kind of rude, especially if it's going to be public. But some really nice stuff in there I found. You know, sometimes you'll see metal yard art that's kind of the same. It's kind of ubiquitous. You go from store to store and see the same thing. This place had some really unique stuff. Really unique stuff. Yarnell Emporium, I recommend if you're up this way, Stop, check it out. Well, Yarnell turned out to be kind of a bust. Just too many visibility factors. Hard to see traffic coming in off 89A. So I shot a Yui, found a road called Mina Road, or Minna, however you want to say it, and just started headed due east. I can tell you this, the terra firma here is a lot better than the stuff we encountered outside of Congress. Looks like we've hit a hell of a camping spot, but this road really goes nowhere. You know, most of the time I'm not very smart about this off-roading thing, and I really never have been. With the advent of Google Earth, you'd think I'd spend a little more time perusing it before hitting the road. It's just not how I operate. I like to just get out in the middle of nowhere and, follow whatever I feel is my eye candy. Now, I'll tell you this, it's a bummer we couldn't fly the drone. We would have a spectacular view right now, but you know what? In a way, it's still just as gorgeous. I mean, after all, how many times can you four-wheel the clouds, right? Man, that's a cool looking climb there, isn't it? But man, look at this. I can barely steer this. I'm going sideways. Oh, brother. I'm actually crab leg right now. Or dog leg, whatever you want to call it. Oh, this mud is amazing. I'd shoot some B-roll, man, but I am not getting my boots in this mud if I can help it. And I'm not going down that hill because it is a sideways deal. Somebody else did it. They probably live around here. They're local folk. They know what they're doing. Me, Ruger, 4RunnerTV, we're just good time guys here. We're not professional off-roaders. I don't make a living off-roading. And since that's the case, risking my life off-roading or just having a pain in the ass situation, well, that's not quite on my bucket list. Here we go, I have a little problem here. Get this thing going, get this thing going, get this thing going. Come on now, don't slide me into that ravine. Don't slide me into the wall. Whew, made it. That was scary. Some people don't like scary, but scary's, well, gives you that crazy kind of emotion. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't want totally scary, don't get me wrong. Everybody got their limits, but this is just about right. I haven't seen a soul today out here, but I've seen the tracks. Obviously, I've seen tracks. You've seen tracks, but I haven't seen anybody out here poking around like old dumbass here, your host. Nice out here in Yarnell, though, isn't it? I tell you, Yarnell and Congress, two small towns in Arizona, I personally wouldn't mind living in. The only problem is for me to move there, I'm gonna have to buy a place. And there's just not many places out there that come with that option of no mortgage. I mean, I'm scared to, I mean, you want to talk about scary. Having a mortgage or having some sort of debt, oh man, that'd get me shaking in my boots. Live free or die, baby. Well, it's quite apparent I blew past that comfortable 8 to 10 minute mark that I usually like to linger around at. And if you're still watching this far, you know I appreciate it. I hope I'm leaving you better than I found you. If my videos aren't exactly stellarly exciting, they're more meant to relax and open up the mind and thoughts of adventure. Coming up, we're going to be heading straight out to who knows where and who knows when. But one thing's for sure, until that time, keep the rubber side down, and we'll talk to you soon. This is Ruger, 4RunnerTV. Take care.